So for every video you watch online that's talking about keywords or talking about, you know, how to make beats or talking about like if the market's saturated or watching interviews, like there's a lot of interviews going around now of, you know, producers and talking about their success and their placements and how to sell loops and how to sell beats and like, you know, myself included, it's easy for, I only have what, 5 or 6 videos on my channel, but at the end of the day, the only thing that's really going to make a difference for your career is to just make beats, get really good at it and put them out super consistent with artwork, keywords, know your lane, and just put stuff out there. Like, you should make a rule. Every time you watch a beat related piece of content, like this video or some big interview, you have to make a point. After that, you're just going to make a beat and put it online, because the bottom line is the information is not going to change your life. The information is not what's going to bring you placements. The information is not what's going to bring sales. It's not what's going to make you network. You just have to be making music constantly, and it's not going to take a night. It's not going to take 3 months. Like, you need to just fall in love with the process of making beats and putting them out there consistently, and almost have the mindset like, yo, this is just something I do now and I just love it. And if you don't love it, like if you're only making beats to get a placement, you probably should just stop now, because you need to really be in the zone and understand and meditate on the idea that this is just who you are, and you want to just make music and put it out there, and it makes you feel great. And that's why I've always done it too. Like, I mean, when I first started selling beats online, I remember thinking it was 2015 and people were talking about how it's so saturated, and that's obviously ironic because nowadays they always say the same thing, and like, it's not oversaturated, by the way. It's not at all. I right now is a way better time to start making beats than 2015. But the bottom line is, like, I remember saying to myself, yo, I'm just going to make beats every day. I'm just going to put out a beat every single day. And that's just what I do now. And make it a part of your lifestyle. It's like, if you want to go to the gym and you want to get in shape, like, you're not going to leave the gym being in shape. You have to just say to yourself, like, this is just who I want to become. Therefore, this is who I am right now. And just consistently go for it. Like, you'll learn the networking. You'll learn what to say. You'll learn the ideas of a producer agreement. Which, by the way, there's only 3 main things in a producer agreement. It's the advance, the publishing, and the points. There's a lot of videos that talk about that. It's easy stuff. Like, you can learn all that stuff later. But what you can't learn is, like, this beat is amazing. What you can't learn by watching videos is cooking something up and listening back to it and being like, yo, this is amazing. And if you can say that to yourself over and over again, if you listen back to something you made and say, this is amazing, then you're onto something. And that only happens by putting in hours and hours and hours into music. And that only happens by you saying, I just want to make music, period. And if you start creating music and put it out there, you're already more successful than somebody who's watched 1 billion videos about, like, what you need to do is click funnels and then, like, leverage that into these sales and stuff. Like, that's all there. And, like, the sales tactics are real. And it kind of goes into an e-commerce game. But at the end of the day, I always try to remind myself, like, I want to just keep making music, because it's easy to, once the business picks up, it's easy to kind of almost become like a professional emailer or a professional texter or a professional lawyer or whatever. And you have to kind of remind yourself, like, yo, I need to just make some music. So that's probably what I'm going to do right now, because I just thought about that and inspired myself. But anyway, the bottom line is, like, just keep making beats, keep making music, fall in love with the process, and you'll get better each day. So this is xRRARE. If you want me to analyze your channel, drop it down below, and I'll take a listen, and hopefully I can help. So see you on the next one.